Hey, what's up guys? Coach Matt over here at Primal, www.primalatc.com. As we're getting closer to the indoor track season, we've been doing a lot of videos here on training. And the past couple videos that I've done have had to deal with basically getting yourself stronger, more explosive, ready for that season that's coming up here just about 3 weeks. A lot of places start the Monday after Thanksgiving, and that is actually 3 weeks from today. So we want to make sure you guys are all set, make sure you guys are ready to go. And the video that we did the other day had to deal with training for younger athletes and specifically bodyweight training. Well, somebody came back and said, Coach Matt, can you make a list or can you read off some good bodyweight training exercises? So what I did was I put together a big list for all of you, okay? So get ready to hit the pause button. We're going to zoom through these. We're going to machine gun through these. Get ready to hit the pause button. Get your pad and pen ready. Here we go. Starting off with pushing movements. We've got some classics. Push-ups. Push-ups with your hands on dumbbells. Push-ups with your feet up on a bench behind you. Push-ups with your feet on a bench and your hands on dumbbells. So that is 4 variations of push-ups. We also have push-ups with your hands on the bar in the squat rack. That's great for people who can't do a good push-up yet. Elevate the bar, have them hold on to the bar, and as it gets easier, lower the bar down to the ground until they're on the ground doing a push-up. Close grip push-ups with your hands, diamond style or close together for your triceps. Medicine ball push-ups. This is push-ups with either one hand on a medicine ball or 2 hands on medicine balls. Hand-to-hand push-up. Push up with one hand on the med ball, flick it over to the other one, push up, flick the med ball back, just going back and forth with it. Leg up push-up. We'll show you those in a little bit. Knee up push-up, also called alligator push-ups. Explosive push-ups. Push-ups with your hands staggered in different places. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Tricep extensions on the bar in the squat rack. Close grip pushes with the bar on the squat rack. Head under tricep extensions with the bar on the squat rack. Handstand push-ups and different variations of handstand push-ups. Dips if you have a dip apparatus. If not, we'll show you how to do it in the squat rack. And bench dips, which is a good old-fashioned way of doing dips. So there's about, God, who knows, 25 or so pushing bodyweight exercises that don't use a lot of special equipment. Stuff that you have in the weight room, stuff that you probably have at home if you just got some old dumbbells or a squat rack or whatever lying around. Okay, as far as squatting movements, leg type strengthening movements, we have bodyweight squats and lunges, which are like the king and queen. We've got jumping squats, box squats, 1 1/4 bodyweight squats, where you go all the way down, come 1/4 of the way up, go all the way back down, stand up all the way. Down, quarter up, down, all the way up. 1 1/4 bodyweight squats. Pause squats, where as you're squatting up, you pause about halfway, hold it for a few seconds, and then continue your way up. Squatting with your back to the wall squats, just holding that squat position with your back against the wall. Wall squats where you're facing the wall. This is going to prevent the knee from going in front of the toe. Wall squats facing the wall, just let your face kind of go straight up and down. Box jumps, jumping up onto a box. Hurdle hops where you're jumping over a hurdle or some type of a high object. Speed skater lunges. Pistols, which is a one-legged squat. A one-legged box squat where you're squatting down onto the box and up off the box with one leg. And Bulgarian split squats, or just as they're called, regular split squats. So there again, there's about 20 squatting, lunging, leg movements that you can do with just body weight and simple basic equipment. Now as far as rowing goes, okay, rowing, we have to have a few pieces of equipment. You need a pull-up bar. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you can certainly make one really cheap, or you can go get one of the doorway pull-up bars that you just can get at like a Dick's Sporting Goods, Sports Authority type place or online, where you can just kind of hook it in the frame of the door. Pull-ups. Reclined rows, which you can do in a squat rack. We'll show you those as well. We've actually done a video on it before. Side to side pull-ups, where you're pulling up to each hand, or you can pull up, go left, right, and then go back down. You can do the same thing with the reclined rows where you're going hand to hand reclined row, or you can go up, side to side, and back down reclined rows. Chin-ups with the palms facing you. And of course, you can do the hand to hand or the side to side with pull-ups as well, chin-ups as well. You can use your TRX or your gymnastics rings. If you don't have TRX or gymnastics rings, you can find plans to make your own homemade suspension stuff out of some ratchet straps and PVC pipe. Again, very cheap and easy to do. You can do pull-ups with a towel wrapped around the bar that's going to work grip and biceps more than a traditional pull-up. You can also get a cheap piece of rope and do any type of rope climbing off the ground, pulling yourself up the rope on the pull-up bar. You can also do rope pulls where you've got the rope around the bar and you're pulling yourself up on the rope. So that takes a little bit of equipment, nothing that is super expensive. Now this is just body weight stuff, guys. There's also the homemade things as well. Homemade equipment is super cheap. If you don't have the option or the money to even make stuff that's homemade, Bodyweight is a great way to go. We've given you right there probably 55 to 60 bodyweight exercises that you can do to get yourself all jacked up and strong. They work really well. They're the foundation movements that all younger athletes and younger throwers should be doing. Okay, so what we're going to do, turn the camera around real quick. We're going to highlight about 5 or 6 of these. I'm going to call them out to you as I do them, and we're going to do them right here in the power rack to show you that it doesn't take a lot of equipment, just the basic stuff, and you can get yourself a pretty decent workout, especially for the younger guys doing body weight. Thanks for watching. Turn the camera around now, show you what they look like. Alright guys, so we've got a list of things that we're going to get to right now that have to deal with body weight. What I've done is highlighted 14 different exercises for you guys to watch. We're just going to bang right through these, okay? So we're going to step in here, or just a squat in here. Basic power rack, nothing fancy. Let's start with push-ups on the bar. Very basic, pushing up and down on the bar. Somebody who doesn't know how to do push-ups or isn't too good at push-ups, these are great. Lower the bar as you get there. We're also going to do hand-to-hand push-ups with a med ball. Push-up, hand-to-hand switch, push-up, hand-to-hand switch, push-up, hand-to-hand switch. Going back and forth, back and forth. Leg up push-up. We use during our warm-up. Push-up, opposite leg to the opposite hand. Push-up, opposite, opposite. Great for hip flexibility. A little bit more difficult for the push-up. Knee-up push-up. As you push up, bring the knee on top of the elbow. Switch. Knee on top of the elbow. Again, fantastic for warm-up as well. Tricep extensions on the bar. Stand right up. Tricep extension on the bar. We're going to bring the head down to the bar and push up using those triceps. Okay? We're going to do close grip pushing on the bar. Again, very similar to the push-up on the bar. Great for people that can't do close grip push-ups. Let's see here. We've also got, the head under tricep extension. A little bit more difficult. We're going to come under, extend up. Okay? Pretty tough to do. We've also have dips. Now, if you don't have a dip bar, take 2 bars, grab the middles. A little bit tricky to get set up. Bang out some dips. Now from there, we go to our squats. Squats, very basic. We're going to do 1 1/4 squats. We're going to squat down, 1/4 of the way up, back down, all the way up. Down, 1/4 of the way up, down, all the way up. After 1 1/4 squats, we have wall squats where we face the wall. Prevents the knee from coming too forward in front of the toe. Just sit back, squat down, stand up, back, down, stand up. Teaches the athlete how to sit back with their hips and butt first. And then we've got speed skaters. Speed skaters, we're stepping opposite knee behind the heel, opposite knee behind the heel, opposite knee behind the heel, opposite knee behind the heel. Again, like a speed skater, looks like they would be on ice. And one-legged box squat, you can either start sitting on the bar, on the box or on bench, folding chair, whatever you've got. 1 foot up, stand up, sit back down, stand up, sit back down. Great alternative for people that can't do pistols or one-legged squats. Let's see if I got all those. Speed skaters, one leg. Wall squats. Okay. Last but not least, reclined rows, where we're hanging under the bar. Pulling ourselves up. Bent knee is easier. Straight leg, a little bit more difficult. Hips up, pull yourself straight up, and of course you can go underhand. You can go overhand, side to side, or up, side to side, and back down. All right, so hopefully that gives you guys a good idea. Bodyweight stuff that you can do that involves equipment that you probably already have lying around at your house, or real basic stuff that you can make. Thanks for the question. Make sure if you have questions on throwing or training, leave them underneath this video in the comments section. I'll get to them right away. Thanks.